Hi, welcome back to another junior geometry video. Well, we're pretty close to the end of our geometry videos, and we're going to focus on constructions for the last few videos. Constructions and something that some schools don't really teach much more these days because they're so tight with curriculum. They just decide this is something that's not really worth it. So I'm hoping this is kind of a little bit of fun and it's something not as stressful as some of the other content we often have to learn. In this first video, we're going to learn about perpendicular bisectors. Now, in mathematics, a construction is a technique to draw lines, shapes, and angles correctly. And as you progress through the construction world, you learn to draw all sorts of geometric designs and shapes and stuff, which is quite cool. We're only allowed to use a ruler and a compass for construction work. We're not allowed to use a protractor. You are allowed a pencil, but you're not allowed a protractor to help you draw angles. So we're only using rulers and compasses. All right, and in this video, we're going to teach you how to draw a technique called a perpendicular bisector. A perpendicular bisector is simply a line which cuts another line exactly at 90 degrees. And it also cuts the line in half. Right, let's get into GeoGebra and show you how to do this. So here we have this line segment between A and B, right? What we're going to draw is a line straight down there, straight through the middle of AB. That's exactly 90 degrees from AB. The word perpendicular means 90 degrees at right angles to. So let's go through the steps. Step one, we're going to draw an arc from point A, with the radius of AB. So what you do is you stick your compass in at A and set your compass to the radius of AB and draw an arc above and below the line of AB. Now, if that's a bit confusing, basically we're drawing a circle at point A, that has got the radius of AB. So you put your compass into A and draw a circle that goes through point B, right? And some students actually just draw the whole circle in. Instead of listening to what I just said to do, they just draw the whole circle. You're welcome to draw the whole circle if it's easier for you. Right, step two is to do the same, but from the other side, from B. So draw an arc from point B with the radius of AB above and below the line segment. Now again, if that's confusing, in other words, I want you to draw a circle with your compass at point B with the radius of AB. So if I just go and put those two circles back, some students just draw the two circles. So draw a circle at point A that passes through B, and draw a circle at B that passes through A. Right, once you've got that sorted, I'll just take those circles away, but you are welcome to draw them yourself. Now we're just going to draw a line where those two arcs meet above and where the two arcs meet below, the intersection of each, we're just going to draw a line straight down through that middle. And that will pass through AB at 90 degrees, and it will also cut AB in half, so the distance it finds halfway. Right, well that's the technique for perpendicular bisector. Right, I'll just put those circles back in case they're easier for you to comprehend, right? Now my advice is to maybe stop the video, go away and practice that until you're feeling really good at it. We are going to look at a quick technique to finish off with if you want to stay on watching. What if you need to draw a perpendicular bisector between 2 points A and B, but it must cut through point C? Well, there's one little trick to do first. Here's the trick. First of all, put your compass on point C and draw an arc that touches through A, or one of the ends, A or B, and it will intersect at a new point called D. Now we're just going to ignore B and we're just going to use A and D. Just use A and D now and do the technique I've just taught you by putting an arc above and below and drawing our perpendicular bisector through. All right, well that's the first technique on constructions called perpendicular bisector. So hopefully you can get away and practice that until you're feeling much more confident with it, all right? Thanks so much for watching this first construction video.